Hi everyone, we meet again. If you didn't watch my first and second video, please do so. Today we're gonna talk about what's stopping people going to church. Before we answer to these questions, let's read John 10 verse 14, where Jesus said, I am a good shepherd, I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. What's that to do with the minister, pastor, or church leader? Well, as a good shepherd, you must know every single member's need and struggle, right? So you should be familiar with these questions. I found 10 reasons from a self-interview for these questions. Reason 1. What to wear. Jesus never has an issue on dress code. Church, on the other hand, will treat you differently if you show up with 100,000 jacket or 500 shiny shoes. Let's also read Matthew 19 verse 14, Luke 18 verse 16, Mark 10 verse 14, where Jesus using children as an example how to meet the Lord, meaning we don't really have to worry about what we wear or how we look like when you come to church or come to the house of the Lord. Only we need to do is bring your pure heart, open your heart for the Lord, and connect with Jesus while you're in church. Reason 2. Budget. In this tough time, most people struggle keeping a steady job, while church require the tithing or 10% of your income. Let's read Old Testament, Leviticus 27 verse 30, Numbers 18 verse 26, Deuteronomy 14 verse 24, 2 Chronicles 31 verse 5, and New Testament 1 Corinthians 16 verse 2, James 1 verse 5, 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7. From both Old and New Testament, we can learn about tithing or giving is not a must-do. Members are softly forced today in church. You know exactly what I mean if I say softly forced, don't you? Reason 3. Minister or pastor knowledge and atmosphere. Like, do you pastor genuinely shares the message or the right message? Are the ministers showing good behavior? Do they create good atmosphere among members? Do they have connection with everybody unconditionally? Reason 4. Service hours. Some people must work on Sunday nowadays to provide the family. Reason 5. Distance and transportation. Reason 6. Minister and members relationship. Like, do they show that they care each and every members? Do they visit the sick member or the one in deep trouble or struggle? Do they show that they concern? Reason 7. Lack of information and enthusiasm. For example, knowledgeable about the community and willingness to serve with open arm unconditionally to everyone. Reason 8. Judging. It's not gonna help if you keep bringing up the wrongdoing the person did in the past, right? For example, if some jailbird just came out from prison and you keep bringing up what he did or commit in the past. Instead, as a church and a minister, give him a chance, help him out, point him to the right directions, not the other way around. Reason 9. Doctrine or wrong teaching. Is a church nowadays a cult, or is it adopting cult system, or is it for everybody? Like one of my friend told me, I am not saved or I am not Jesus believer simply because I didn't go to his church or the same doctrine. While if we think that way, suddenly his Jesus and my Jesus are totally different. To my opinions, there's nothing like doctrine, baptism, and minister or pastor will bring someone straight to heaven. Only God's mercy will send someone to heaven, correct? So why bother about baptism, doctrinize, and minister misleading by saying, oh, my doctrine, my church, my ministry is the correct one. What make you different with ISIS then? The only thing is different from you and ISIS, if you keep thinking this way, is ISIS killing the physic and mentality, while you killing the spirituality and soul of other believers. So stop doing that. Again, only Lord will determine who's safe and unsafe. It's not you. It's not your job to judge other believers. Your job is to share the good news of the angel from Jesus Christ, right? Reason 10, Politics and Business. Let's read John 2nd verse 16 for this reason. Like where Jesus say, stop turning my Father's house into marketplace. As I mentioned earlier, if you show up to church with nice car, nice shoes, nice jacket, nice watch, and so on, you most likely gonna be treated differently from the minister by your appearance, right? So that's not unconditional. Thank you everybody. This is my opinion. Please leave me a message. God bless. See you next time.